Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I want to show you how to make this little flower granny square. It's pretty easy to make. We're going to do 4 rounds. And yeah, as I said, it's really not that complicated. You can make it in any material you like. This one is made in a thinner cotton yarn, and as you can see, I am putting these together. So if you want to make a blanket or something like that, it's great for that. I also have some other options I made. Like this one is in a mercerized cotton with some darker colors, and I also have one that's made in a very thin cotton yarn. So of course the size will depend on that. For colors, as you can see, you can get quite a different expression depending on how you choose your colors. So I personally like this one a lot because I have my first, second, and fourth round in a white, and it looks like it's going all the way through. And then the petals in pink and the green one to surround it. But you can of course also change color between each round, and you could get something like this if you wanted to in some darker colors. And for this little tiny one, I actually only used pink and white. I'm not even sure if you can see that, but I have white in the beginning and then out here. But let's jump right into the tutorial. So for the tutorial, I'm going to use a thick cotton yarn, and I'm going to use purple instead of white, because white doesn't work very well on camera, and I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. We're going to start by creating a ring that we can work in. So I'm going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going into the first chain down here, turn the work over and slip stitch like that. You can do a magic ring if you prefer that. We're going to add in 8 single crochets into that ring, and we can bring our yarn tail to the back and crochet over it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and number 8. Just count backwards: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we're going into the first single crochet that we did. It's sitting up here, and we're going to slip stitch, and that completes round number 1. Round number 2, we're going to stay in the same stitch, and we're going to put in 1 single crochet like that, and then we're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to skip the next stitch and jump over to this one, and in there we're going to put in 1 single crochet like that. And we're going to chain 5 again: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip the next one and go over to this one and put in a single crochet. 2 more times. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip 1 and go into the next. Put in a single crochet. That gives us 3. Then 1 last time. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then I'm going to go up here and find our first single crochet that we did, and we're going to slip stitch in that one. So that completes round number 2. I am going to do a color change for the next round. Now we're ready for round number 2. So I'm bringing in this pink color, and we're going to work in one of the chain spaces. So I am going to attach my yarn. I'm going over a little to the right because we're building the petals now, and we're going to build them from the right to the left. So I am attaching my yarn, and we're going to start with a single crochet like that. Again, pull it a little outside, and remember to bring your yarn tail to the back, and then just yarn over it, crochet over it as we go. So one single crochet, and we're going to chain one, and we're going to add a double crochet, and we're going to add 2 trebles, so yarn over twice, go in, you have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, and yarn over and go through 2. That was the first treble. We're going to make one more, so yarn over twice, like that, go down, yarn over, come up, 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, and yarn over and go through 2. This gives us a lot of height, but we're going to get even more because we're going to do a double treble. We're going to yarn over 1, 2, and 3 times, and then going down, bringing up the yarn. So now we have 5 loops on our hook, yarning over, go through 2, go through 2, go through 2, and 1 last time. So it's a total of 4 times. So that really gives us a lot of height, but it makes sense. And then we're going to do 2 trebles, so yarn over twice into the chain space, and yarn over and come up 3 times. 1 more, 2 times into the chain space, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, and yarn over and go through 2. Then we're going to put in 1 double crochet, so just yarn over once, like that, and then we're going to chain 1 and go back into that same chain space and put in a single crochet. So this gives us a very nice defined tall petal, and we're going to make one more next to it, and well, in all 4 chain spaces. So let's just get started on the next one. So you just move directly into the next chain space, and you put in 1 single crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, like that, then 2 trebles, 1, and I have some tangled yarn here. So 1 treble, and then 1 more, and then our double treble, so yarn over 3 times, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4 times. And then again doing 2 trebles, so yarn over twice into the chain space. That was 1, yarn over twice to make another one, and then our double crochet, so yarn over 1 time, chain 1, and go down and put in a single crochet, like that. I'm just going to do that 2 more times, and then I'll meet you over here and we can see how we end this round. So I just finished the last petal right here with the single crochet. So I'm moving over to the first petal and finding that first single crochet that we did, and I'm going to slip stitch in that one. And then I am going to fasten off, and I will bring back my purple color, and we can get started on round number 4. So on round number 4, we're going to start building our square. So we're going to start in one of the double trebles. So the tallest one you have in the center up here. I'm going to bring back my purple color. And in here we're going to put 1 double crochet in the beginning, then chain 3, and then 1 double crochet. You can chain 3 if you want to, which means you have to start by chaining 6. But I like to do a stacked stitch. So I'm going to do a single crochet, and I go into the left front loop, and I pull up, and I go over 2. So this kind of gives us the illusion of a double crochet. But again, you can chain 3 instead if you want to, but then you have to chain 6 because now we're going to chain 3, 2 and 3, and we're going to yarn over and go back into that same stitch, and we're going to put in a double crochet because this will create our corners. So now we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to go into, well, we're going to skip this treble, and then we're going into the first treble we made, well, second treble from your hook. So going into that treble and put in a single crochet like that, chain 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to attach down here, and you will most likely have the top of your single crochet from your left sitting in the center. So we're going in there. Well, we're going to yarn over because we're going to put in a double crochet like that, and that kind of give us the height that we want. We're going to chain 2, 1, 2. We're going to find our first treble. So we're going to skip 2 here because you have a chain and you have a double crochet. So we're going to find the first treble, and in there we're going to put in a single crochet like that, and we're going to chain 2 again, 1, 2, and then find our double treble. So sitting here in the middle, yarn over and go in and add a double crochet, 1, and chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, yarn over, go back in and add another double crochet. And that gives us kind of the foundation that we need to build the actual square on the last round. So again, chain 2, skip your first treble and go to your second, put in a single crochet, and then just continue all the way around as we did over here. I'll meet you over here and we can end this round. So I'm almost done. I just did my last single crochet, so I'm going to chain 2. If you did a chain 3 in the beginning, you have a total of 6 chains up here. You're going to go into the third chain to slip stitch. We do have a top stitch up here, so I'm going to slip stitch in there, and this completes round number 4. I'm going to fasten off and bring in my green color, and we can start working on a nice straight edge. So we now have our 4 corners here on top of the petals. I'm going to start in one of the corners. I'm going to attach this green yarn. And I'm going to move as much as I can to the right, like that. And we're going to start with a double crochet, so you can either chain 3, or you can go down and make a single crochet, stack on a single crochet, like that. So as we have done before, or you can do your chain 3. Then we're going to start working on one more double crochet. So yarn over, go into the chain space, grab the yarn, come up, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and go through 2. And then we're going to stop. So instead of continuing with yarning over and going through 2 more, we're going to yarn over, go back into the chain space, grab the yarn, come up, now have 4 loops on your hook, and then we're going to yarn over and go through 2 of them. So now you have 3 loops on your hook, you have these 2 unfinished double crochets. So we're going to yarn over and go through all 3 loops. So this is a cluster stitch of 3 double crochets crochet together. We're going to chain 3 to create the corner, 1, 2 and 3, and we're going to make one more. We're going to do it a little bit. This one is a little different because we have to start with this double crochet in the beginning. So for the next one, yarn over into the chain space, grab the yarn, come up, yarn over, go through 2. So now you have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over into the chain space, grab the yarn, come up, yarn over, go through 2. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over into the chain space, grab the yarn, come up, go through 2. And now again, 3 half done double crochets and 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, go through all 4 of them. And this creates our corner, and we're going to do that in each corner. So one of these 3 double crochets half done clusters, or 3 double crochets together, separated by a chain 3. On the sides, we're going to put one of these clusters in each, so we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 spaces to work in before we get to the corner. And we're going to chain 1 between each. So we're going to chain 1 to get out of the corner, yarn over, go into this first one, come up, yarn over 1 time and stop, yarn over, back into the chain space, yarn over, go through 2 and stop, yarn over, back in there, yarn over, go through 2, 3, half done double crochets, crochet into 4 loops on the hook, and crochet them together by going through all of the loops. Chain 1, and then move into the next one. I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to stop again and show you over here in the corner how you do that because now we're starting a little differently than we did over here. So, and I now did 4 clusters on the side, each separated by chain 1. I'm going to chain 1 and go into the corner. I'm going to yarn over and put in a cluster first. So yarn over, just like we did on all the others. So 3 times until you have 4 loops on your hook. Going through all of them, chain 3, 2, and 3. And then 1 more time in that same chain space. And 3 times, 4 loops on the hook. Like that, and chain 1, and then out of the corner again. I'm going to do that all the way around, and I'll meet you over here to end the project. So I'm almost done. I just need to chain 1, and then I'm going to find the top stitch over here. If you did your chain 3 in the beginning, it will be the 3rd chain. I'm just going to go in and slip stitch, and that completes this project. I think these are great, and I think they are really lovely and pretty if you put them together, like with this one. As you can see with this one, I actually added another kind of border where I put in normal granny squares stitches, because that made it easier to join them. But you can do it any way you like. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, that you like this pattern. And I hope to see you in another video. Have a great day.